Right, make sure I'm recording, which I am, because this is the second time I've had to record this video. The first time didn't go through. Basically, a few days ago, I've already explained this in a few other videos and during the live stream earlier, but I spilt coffee over my table, and that's obviously affected the peripherals, so the mouse and the keyboard. Oddly enough, it only affected the streaming PC's mouse and keyboard, which were both wired. The two wireless mouse and keyboard, which is for the gaming PC, is perfectly fine. I shouldn't actually be on that screen. It doesn't matter what you see. Uh, so yeah, basically the mouse, if you remember years ago during the likes of when I was recording production line and stuff, that the mouse, got to a point when it was just double clicking or not clicking at all, or stuff like that. So when I went to click record earlier, it must have double clicked. So therefore, it stopped right away. So it never actually recorded the episode. So yeah, this is the second time I've actually done it. The annoying thing was it was about 20 minutes of me talking and then looking over and realising that the recording wasn't even on. I recorded like 1 second and that was it. Anyway, welcome to a new update, sort of schedule change. We've got a lot of changes to talk about. As you can probably see, quite a few series have actually got rid of, apart from that one. That one hasn't been. Why is that one not gone? And for some reason the delete button's not working. There we go. So I'm getting rid of that because that's not coming back. WWE. I just looked through the last like 30 or so videos. WWE. I did enjoy recording it, but you were talking like hour-long episodes. Let's see, an hour and a half for that one, and then an hour and a half for the second episode, and then an hour for the third, and about half an hour for the fourth one. It was just, you know, and it was buggy as well, and because I didn't have the music in, it just looked weird, and it. As I said, I did enjoy it. I'll play it off camera, but not on camera. I'm not going to record it anymore. And it didn't get any views, to be honest. I mean, the last, just type in WWE. I see it's a good thing about YouTube. You can actually just search for it. So the very first episode, which went out on September, six views, 2 views, 1 view, 0, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 0, 2. I don't think anything was higher than 6, which was the very first episode. So that's just not going to happen. No one's watching it, and it takes forever to record it. So that one's gone. So I'll run you through the actual schedule, and then we'll run you through the stuff that's coming out and other stuff as well. So stick around. I probably should have said that at the start. We'll talk about live streaming and Rumble towards the end of the video. But most of the stuff that goes out on YouTube also just goes straight to Rumble as well do the live streams. I might as well talk about the live stream first actually. So I live stream. I've not got an actual schedule for it. I just stream whenever I feel like streaming. You can watch the playback on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and I think Facebook keeps them for like a week, maybe 2 weeks before they get removed, which is fine. So there's no schedule. I'll probably maybe do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It depends on what my college days are. You know, Wednesday, Thursday are my main days, so I can do Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I like to record on Tuesdays. So yeah, that's basically it. There is no stream schedule. Whenever you see me streaming, that's when I'm streaming. So you can request it. I mean, I've got a Discord. You can come in and say, can you go and stream Factorio, Fallout, whatever. Then I'll do that. But because I have no schedule, I just do it whenever. So yeah, that's the streaming side out the way. So Monday, let's talk about the video schedules for the week. Monday, we've just got gas station right now. The car wash update. I know that came out a few weeks ago, but because I started a new series on it, we are pretty much building back up. I think the car wash episode goes out tomorrow. Yeah, it's just tomorrow. No, today. So it's already went out. As you can see, it's got 4 views. So yeah. So people are watching it. So that's why I'm doing it. So that'll continue. I've got a few episodes recorded in that one, so that'll keep going. And that's pretty much for Monday. Gold Rush will come back. I think about the end of March, maybe start of April, maybe even mid-March. I'm thinking, I don't exactly know when I'm going to put that out. But I have got, how many episodes left? Back up. Videos. Gold Rush. So you can see I've got season 2 up and running. We have got 7 more days, I believe. So that's 7 more episodes. 7 times 2, that's 14. 14 hours left to record. That's not bad. And then obviously, I'm going to pre-record season 3 a bit earlier. Usually I record it like the winter time. So I'm going to record that pretty soon actually, because I'm actually going to do something else during the off season of the Gold Rush series. I'm going to do like an ice road trucking, like sort of, if you remember Extreme Trucker 2, where you can go to Alaska and stuff and drive on the ice roads. So I'll probably do that for like the winter, and then we'll switch between that and Gold Rush. So that'll be the Monday slot. Tuesday, as you can see, is completely empty apart from Bioshock, which only has about 4 more episodes. Indeed. I took off Forza and I took off Farming Simulator. The reason why I took off Forza is because I enjoy it. It's a fun game, but you've probably seen me complaining the last few episodes about the way the controller's been pulling me to the side. Like, see if I go from right to left or left to right, somehow the car just stops steering and just goes straight on. I don't know why it's doing it. It's not the controller, and it's not because I'm using all-wheel drive on the car. That would just give me understeer. It's not giving me understeer. The car's just going straight in a straight line. It's something different. Was it oversteer? I can't remember. I don't know the difference between oversteer and understeer. Basically, it doesn't corner correctly. It just goes in a straight line rather than turns for some reason. So that's why I stopped Forza, because it's just got annoying. Farming Simulator, I'm not really recording that anymore. I'm more live streaming it now, although, do I actually have any left? Judging by the folder that isn't in here now. No, there's no more Farming Simulator videos. So I'm actually going to live stream Farming Simulator nowadays. I'll probably do that on the Tuesday, because that's my day off, and that's the day that farming used to go out on. So yeah, we can do that. That's an option. I'm just looking over for some reason. Don't see why that. Nah, I don't think that's an issue because I actually just checked my levels. Give me a second here. Just looked over and saw that the levels aren't very high. Why? Right. For those listening, you might want to turn your sounds down a wee bit because for some reason the volumes went down. Right. So that should be better now. I don't know why I did actually restart that computer. That's why. Whenever I restart the computer, the sounds like to go quiet for some reason. I don't know why. I do apologise if the sound suddenly jumped up for you. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's Tuesdays. Wednesday is pretty much the same. The reason why I haven't removed Farm Manager is because I've actually got a new series of Farm Manager coming out. So we'll quickly show you that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to fix these episodes. I can do them right now actually. So 2024, you are 25, so you're actually episode 5. I was wondering where you went. And video render, cool. So this is another thing I want to talk about, but I'll talk about it in a few minutes once I finish reading out the schedule. So as you can see, I just basically finished the entire season of Motorsport Manager. I was needing to get that finished, so that's done. So I'm actually going to change that because it's labelled wrong. That should fix that. So there's the new one. It's called One Crop Only, which means we only use the one crop. And the crop I've decided to use, was it a hops? I think it was a hop one for like beer. But obviously we're not doing beer production because that would be a different crop. And you would need potatoes, so that would have been 2 crops, so that wouldn't count. So it needs to be one crop. So I think we're doing hop for that one. I can't remember, I need to look back on it, but we've got 5 episodes ready. So that will be starting this week actually. I'll need to get the first episode up because I've not actually done it yet. Bus Simulator, that has got about 5 or 6 episodes left. I think, no, is it 7? May have been 7 actually. 4. Close. 4 episodes left of the first Bus Sim 21 series. And then what I'm going to do after that one's done is I'm going to live stream it in Bus Simulator 21. And we're going to go back to the previous map. I'm going to get it wrong. I called it Shoreside Valley, Ellen. So Shoreside, I think Shoreside Valley is its name, and I called it Shoreside Vale, which is from GTA 3. I need a drink again. This is what happens when you talk too much. You need a drink. But yeah, we'll do Shoreside Vale. I've done it again. Shoreside Valley. And we're going to live stream that one. So yeah, that would be that one for Bus Sim. Transport Fever 2, we're currently doing the modded series, as you can see, with the truck only series. So we've only got trucks. Actually, I need to check that, because I think I put hovercrafts in that game, so I'm going to take them off obviously. Plus we've got the buses in there as well, so we can get rid of the hovercrafts. I think I just done that for one of the achievements. But I'll take the hovercraft out. That one's got... I don't think that's actually got many episodes. I think I'm going to need to record some. It's got 3, so I need to record 1. I'm trying to keep a maximum of 4 videos in each folder, which you've probably noticed. Well, I'll go through the folders in a minute, because you've probably seen one that's sitting in there, but we've not got it yet. So yeah, that will continue. Test drive. I've sort of started a new series. You've probably already seen the first episode, actually, and it's the Test Drive Unlimited World, which is the new one, the online one. So I'll be going between that and the single player. You just look at the title and that'll tell you what we're doing. So that'll somewhat continue. I've not recorded that lately. Oh, Fallout 4, we've just finished the campaign mode, I think. I think the last... Yeah, end of chapter 2 comes up this week. So you can watch that and enjoy it. Car Mechanic, we're just currently doing the customer cars for, you know, the missions, the story. That will continue as always. Now Factorial, we've started doing a lot of live streaming with Factorial because I've been enjoying that game way too much. And I kind of want to continue the YouTube series. Although I've only got 2 episodes. I should make some more. Because I've been live streaming it so much, when I go back to the YouTube save, it confuses me because obviously you're used to like a certain factory and now you're moving to a different one. It's getting a little bit confusing. Motorsport Manager, you probably just saw. Yeah, that's what I'm currently rendering now. That's Motorsport Manager. So we've got the end of season 6. Even though you've only got race 6 just starting. So that'll be out this week. So I'm going to keep that one going. Quite enjoy that one. SimCity 4. I've done 1 or 2 episodes. I just want to keep that one, you know, with you guys in mind. You know, build a city with you guys in it. But no one's came forward with any names or that. So I've done a few, as I said. So I'll probably post them. So that can go. Euro Truck and American Truck. Now these are an interesting one. Is it all one word? If I put it all... I have, okay. Now you've selected the... No, you've done it again. Just type in Euro Truck and then show all. I just want to see the last few videos. So you can see 2, 0, 0, 4, 4, 3, 5. Then you've got a few 12, 16. But yeah, it's sort of falling away. Which I can understand. I think American Truck is the same. Yeah, 2, 6. Well, no. American Trucks has got a bit more engagement. It's got like 10s, 5s, 12. Then the latest one was 2, but that's obviously only a few days old. We'll see about them too. Euro Truck and American Truck. I used to enjoy sitting driving for hours, but I kinda just moved away from it, to be honest. Just kinda lost, you know, momentum. So yeah, I'll put them on hiatus. They've not stopped. I'll just give them a little break for now. Farmer's Dynasty, is that doing any good? I think it is. Yeah, 12, 1. So that's it's not as high as I thought it would be. It's still pretty high. That's alright. So I'll keep Farmer's Dynasty going because that's actually quite fun doing that one. Mafia. I think there's got... God, is that the one that's got 7 videos left? I know one of them's got 7. Yeah, I think it's that one, maybe 6. So that will continue. Then we've got the 2 regular ones, which is F1 2020 and Eco. So F1 2020, we'll talk about that, because you've probably already noticed, here it is. So I've only got one more round, which is the Brazil for season 2, but then I've already announced it in a few videos, but you've probably not already seen them yet. You can see we've got F1 2021. So this one's a bit different. As you can see, we've done up to round 8. So the difference with that one is the seasons are shorter. You can have up between 10 events, you can have 16, or you can have the full 22, I think it is. So on the 2020 season, we had 16 races per season. This one we've only got 10, so we've got a much shorter time between races. Well, longer time between races because there's obviously races missing, but we've not got a lot of races to do them with, if you know what I mean. But I'm having a bit of difficulty with that one lately. The Netherlands one was an absolute pain in the ass. I had to record it twice, and I attempted the race about 4 or 5 times because I kept spinning out. I don't know why. I don't know if I think certain tracks have different grip levels. In the Netherlands was an absolute nightmare. I think Austria was a similar one. I think Austria was pretty tricky. Italy was fine. Italy had loads of grip. I was pushing the car quite a bit. And the latest one, which was Japan, I couldn't get past the first sector. In fact, I don't think I even done a full lap without spinning. I don't know why, I just find it such an absolute pain to drive. So I'm either going to need to turn some settings off, like the simulation track surfaces. I think that's turned on, so I think if I turn that off, we'll stop spinning out. Or I'll just reduce the difficulty so I don't have to push as much. But yeah, that's that one. Eco, I think we actually finished that one. Yeah, that's got 8 episodes. Is it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes left. So yeah, Eco can continue. So I've got a few ones that I haven't actually moved into a skate. Well, one I haven't moved, which is King of Retail. So you remember a little bit, well, back in October, I think it was, we were doing a lot of King of Retail for both YouTube and Rumble, and they both had different series. And I actually quite enjoyed the headquarter mode more than the single store mode for obvious reasons. We could have more, it's more of a franchise base rather than just one store, and I like it now even more because the latest update allows you to assign staff more easier, and you can actually, they're like colour coded on the board, so you can say, okay, we've got 3 people for the morning, we've got 3 people for the afternoon doing cash register, we've got 3 people doing stock, stuff like that. So yeah, the new updates are making it a lot easier for staff management, and I think we're actually the 2 electronic stores are actually making enough to keep the headquarters in business. They could easily pay off the headquarters and the clothing store is making some, I think that's making about $6,000 a day, so that's not too bad. And the new store that we recently opened, that's making a couple of thousand. So we've still got more to add to that one though. We've still to do a bunch of stuff. So basically what I've done is I've migrated the channel, the two series together, so both YouTube and Rumble will be getting the headquarter series. So for you guys on YouTube who want to see how it all started, go check out Rumble and you can see how it all started over there. And yeah, I think that's that one. Anything else? Not really. Apparently I've got a whole bunch of WWE videos in there. I might just delete them because I'm fed up with that channel. So yeah, I also, so this is the last part. Well, there's two parts. Basically what I've done is I went through all the playlists. There were, how many playlists do I have? Doesn't actually tell me. Oh, okay. 150? I've not got this many, have I? Apparently I've got over 163 playlists. I'll probably just dump the rest. Now see these ones. Yeah, they've got no videos in them. So I've obviously not checked those ones, have I? Basically I went through a whole, well basically all my playlists, and I sorted them out like order wise, because it would go here for example, right? So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll go, oh, got someone live. So you can see these are all actually in the correct order. So I basically went through all these yesterday. It took me about 2 hours. I went through all the playlists. Was it the Gran Turismo? It'll probably be down. Maybe it's too far down in it, so I can only see so many. So I think I fixed most of the playlists. There was a few of them I couldn't fix, and a few of them I didn't even want to touch because they were an absolute mess. Yeah, but you can see here I have actually organized the majority of the playlists so that you can actually watch them in the correct order. I will say one thing I've noticed, I don't know why, but some of them will have like missing episodes. Say you're watching, I think it's like Euro Trucks, one of the big examples. Say you're watching, see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Now you get further down. I think it jumped from like, where is it? 90 something. So you can see 95, 96, but there's not a 97. So what I went and done is I looked through them and saw if there was where the missing episode was, but apparently there was no 97, so that's why it goes to 98. So if you're wondering why there's missing episodes, I've probably either removed them or I never uploaded them, or something happened and the video got corrupted. That's why it would jump from episode 10 to 12 or stuff like that. So it's not that it's not in the playlist, it's just it does not exist basically. So yeah, that So I basically fixed all the playlists. And the final thing that I want to mention is, as I said, you've probably saw like there's a few big gaps here for like the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Monday. The reason being, as you probably saw when I was putting that video in for processing, I just put it in and says render, right? That's my process of rendering. Completely lazy, isn't it? So what I'm actually going to start doing, because I actually go to college for this now, I've got no excuse. I am going to learn all about the editing, right? So hopefully this year you'll be getting some fancy edits and big explosions, sound effects, maybe some music. All that stuff should be implemented into some videos. Obviously the current schedule ones, I'm going to keep them the way they are, but future videos I'll try and do some fancy stuff with them. So yeah, indeed, that is everything I have to say. Funny thing, I actually ran out on the backup drive. I actually completely used up all of its space earlier, so that's why I've got this external game drive, and I've actually put not all the games on there. So basically the backup drive just has videos and music, and that's it. I used to have like backup programs, TV shows. Well, still got the TV shows, obviously. But yeah. I am deleting that. All the WWE stuff I am deleting because I'm not using it anymore. But anyway, yeah, that is it for today. I have actually recorded this one. I did check that it's recording. And I will catch you guys later on. Do take care. Goodbye for now.